Hello and welcome to day 21 of our 30-day yoga journey, Intention. Today our intention is around clarity, because when things are clear to you, that helps you to know where you want to go. And you know, it can be really challenging in life to find that clarity. So we're going to come into some stillness that gives you time to just kind of rest and digest everyday life, digest all the things that happen for you. And through that time, that stillness, that helps to build our clarity. So we're going to do a lovely yin practice today, and I'm so excited to take you through it. Thanks for joining me. Let's get ready on our mats. We are going to begin today by coming into a child's pose actually. So we're going to come forward onto our hands and knees, bringing your big toes together and your knees as wide as your mat, sinking your hips back towards your heels and extending your arms forward. Forehead is going to come to rest on the mat. And we're going to be here for between 3 to 5 minutes. So just take a moment to start to tune into the body and into the breath. Now, sinking into these poses, it helps us to build an understanding of our body, giving us a bit more clarity of our body and all the things that it needs. So notice if you feel like you need a little support here today, you could take a pillow underneath you to sink down into it. If your knees are feeling really tight, you might take a blanket in under those knees so that they're not as sore on the mat, or underneath your hips, between your hips and your feet, just to give you a little bit of support here. So take this opportunity to build clarity around your body and what feels good for it. As you hold here, you may begin to notice some sensations arising. Just building awareness around those sensations and where they come up for you. Seeing if there's anywhere you can let go and relax a little bit more as you hold and breathe here. Grounding down into the hands, we're going to begin to lift up off those heels, walking your knees into hip distance apart, and then we're going to come to rest on your belly on the mat. So lowering down, bringing one hand down and then the other on top of it, and resting your forehead on the hands. And just simply relaxing and breathing here.
Then from here, we're going to bring that right knee out in line with the right hip. Your right lower leg will become parallel to the mat there. And your right foot is going in the same direction as your thigh and your knee. Coming into your half frog here. We're getting into a little bit of a hippie opening class today. Relax through the shoulders. And just giving your hips a little time to open as you begin to build awareness around your body and find clarity in what feels good for you. And extending that right leg back. Just coming back through a crocodile for a moment. Notice right side, left side. How do they feel? And then bending into that left knee, bringing the knee out in line with your left hip. Left shin and calf will be parallel to the mat, and then your left foot will be going in the same direction as the thigh. So your foot is flexed here. I don't know about you, but I always feel like I get the most clear when I'm on a walk or doing some sort of movement. Brings so much clarity to my life. So take this time for you to get curious about your body, around what it needs, what feels good, so you can build that clarity around what is best for you. And extending that left leg long. Coming back through your crocodile for a moment. Just allow the body to let go and come back into its natural shapes. And bringing the hands under the shoulders, we're going to lift up through tabletop. Coming into your tabletop shape, we're going to lift the right leg, send it back, and we're going to bring that right knee around towards the right side, so you can step that right foot to the outside of the right hand. Coming into your lizard pose. Option to tuck the left toes, send that left knee back a little bit further so you can sink down into your lizard. And just pausing and breathing here. Now, option to stay here today, or option to walk down onto your elbows if you have the space there. Also, if you do so, you might like to roll onto the pinky toe side of the right foot, allowing that right knee to drop open a little more. And if you come into it and it feels like it's a little too much at any point, just come out of it a step. Rolling the foot back to the mat, bringing one hand down and then the other to lift up. And we're going to begin to walk that foot over towards the left side of the mat and bringing the right knee in behind the right wrist. And we're going to sink the hips back down for your pigeon pose. That left foot can be anywhere between the left hip and the left wrist, so anywhere in that vicinity. Pausing here, opening up through the chest in your pigeon. And then we're going to walk the hands forward, bringing the elbows down. You might bring one hand on top of the other and the forehead to rest in your pigeon pose. If you feel like you're sinking into that right hip, perhaps prop it up with a prop, a blanket, a block, a bolster, a pillow, whatever feels good for you. And then relaxing into your pigeon shape.
And grounding down into the hands to lift yourself up. We're going to swing that left leg around, bringing the left foot beside the right knee, sitting up tall, and we're just going to take a wee twist here by wrapping that right arm around that left leg, left hand behind you, coming through a twist. Option to extend that right leg out if that feels better for you today. And coming back through center, uncrossing the legs, and we're just going to make our way back into that tabletop shape. Breathing in your shape. Just notice right side, left side. How do they feel? And then from here, we're going to send the left leg back, lift it up, and bring the left knee round so you can step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. And again, you might tuck those right toes, send the right knee back so you can sink down into your lizard shape. Breathing here. Hopefully you like the sound of the rain. Hopefully it feels relaxing for you as we breathe here. Now option to stay here on the hands, or again option if you've got the space to walk down to your elbows. And if you do that, you might roll onto the pinky toe side of that left foot, allowing that left knee to drop open a little more. And bringing your hands to the mat, lifting up, bringing the foot back down to the mat. And we're going to walk that left foot over towards the right side of the mat and bring that left knee in behind that left wrist. And again, your left foot will be anywhere between that right hip and your right wrist as you sink the hips down and come into your pigeon pose. Open up through the chest before folding forward and bringing your forehead down onto your hands. Grounding down into the hands so you can lift up and sink that left hip down to the mat. Swing your right leg around, place it on the outside of that left knee, coming through your twist, sitting up tall, reaching that left arm around the leg, right hand behind you. And again, option to extend that left leg if that feels better for you. And then coming back through center, we're going to roll forward onto our hands and knees. And you might like to turn towards the long side of your mat. We're going to come into our final pose before Shavasana, and it's going to be frog pose. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk our knees wide. Our legs are going to come parallel to the short side of your mat. And again, your feet are going to be flexed. So like we did in that half frog before when we were lying down, we're taking that same sort of position through our legs now, but both at the same time. Now, the further back you send your hips, the more you will feel this in that hip area. Option to come down onto the forearms, bringing them to rest on the floor. And again, just play with it. See how it feels if you move a little forward. See how you feel if you move a little further back. And find the place that you feel you can hold for a couple of minutes. Option to take a blanket in underneath the knees if you feel like you need a little support there. It is quite a strong pose. And then simply letting go and being present with your body to find that clarity in your body today. We have one more minute here. Now you have a couple of ways of getting out of this. You can either rock forward and bring your body down onto the mat, or you can ground down into the hands, lifting up, bringing the feet towards one another and sinking back, bringing the knees together and coming through almost your child's pose type shape. So find which one feels good for you. You rock forward, you lay flat on your belly, or you sink back, bringing the feet together. And then from here, we're going to bring the knees together. We're going to drop the hips back down to the mat, extend the legs long, and we're going to roll down through the spine, coming to rest in your Shavasana. If you feel like you need to take any final movements here, now is the time to do so. Otherwise, walk your feet as wide as the mat. Allow the feet to drop open. Arms come down beside you, palms faced up for your Shavasana. Letting go. Begin to lengthen your inhales and your exhales. Take some movements through the fingers and the toes. Allow the movements to become bigger through the wrists and the ankles. We're taking a full body stretch, stretching those arms overhead, walking the feet together, becoming as tall as you can be in this moment. Before bending your knees and rolling onto your right side. Pausing on your side for a moment of gratitude for your body, for all that it does for you. And then when you're ready, make your way up through seated. Beautiful. Today's quote is actually an unknown author. Clarity is not found through intellect, but experienced in stillness. Bring the hands together in front of the heart. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste. As always, you know what to do. Hit the thumbs up button if you like this flow. Hit the notification bell to see when videos drop. And hit subscribe to follow along with the rest of the journey. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you then. Bye for now.